name is Karen Hill, and I'm going to help you determine a covalent formula from its name. Okay, so I'm assuming you already did that first critical step where you identified the first name as a nonmetal. Okay, so now that you know that it's a covalent formula, let's determine its name. Step number 1, separate the two words. Okay, that's easy enough. The next step, for each word, ignore any prefix and write the element symbol. Okay, so let's ignore di for a while, and let's ignore pent for a while. Okay? Also, the second name will be the root of the element with an IDE ending. So let's just go ahead and ignore that. What we're going to be focusing on now is just the element symbol. So this first one is nitrogen from this, and the next one, oxide. Okay, oxide is going to be oxygen. Now we get to focus on the subscripts. The subscripts are going to come from the prefixes. So I'm going to look at di right now. Di means 2. And then we're going to look at pent. Penta means 5. So my compound formula is N2O5. All right, let's try another one. Okay, step number 1, split the two compounds. All right, now ignore any prefixes. Okay, carbon doesn't have a prefix, so we're not going to give it a subscript. So we're going to ignore di for a while. Again, kind of cancel out the IDE. And what we're going to focus on is the element name. So this one's carbon, so I'm going to put carbon. And then oxide, that one's going to be oxygen. Now we get to focus on the subscripts. Okay, so look at the prefixes. If there's no prefix on that first word, don't put a subscript. The prefix here is dioxide, so this is 2, and your compound is CO2, carbon dioxide. Right, let's do that again. First thing that you want to do is split your compound. You're going to ignore the prefixes for just a second. So we're going to ignore tetra. Okay. Let's go back, determine the element symbol. This one's carbon. Tetraiodide. We're just going to not forget about IDE. Iodide is going to be iodine. Okay. Now we get to worry about the prefixes to get our subscript. Again, no prefix here, so no subscript. Tetra is like Tetris, and that's a 4. So our compound is CI4, okay? Make sure you write that CI4 and not CL4. Fluorine looks a little different. All right, let's try our last one. Again, first step, split your compound. Second step, ignore the prefix for a second. Also, ignore that IDE ending. Let's get our element symbol. So phosphorus is P. Fluoride is going to be an F. Now we get to get the subscripts. The subscripts are going to be di, so that's a 2. Tetra, again, it's a 4. So this is P2F4. All right? Below here, you might want to be concerned about, make note that these are the prefixes and subscripts that go together. Again, this is a video that's going to help you determine a covalent formula from a covalent name. My name is Karen Hill, and I sure hope I helped you out.